Hello everyone. In this lesson, we are just going to share with you how the man walks and how friction helps the man in walking. It also helps you to clarify that in this specific example, the direction of friction is actually in the same direction as the man walking, or it seems so. Now let's explore further. Now, first of all, when the man walks, his right foot his left foot has to step on the ground and push backwards. Right? His foot push backwards, and I've drawn a red arrow there to show the direction of his foot. It's pushing backwards. Now, because of friction, the friction from the ground push his foot forward. And I have another red arrow there showing the direction of friction from the ground pushing his foot forward. So the outcome ends up the man walking forward. Then it begs the question, isn't friction supposed to be opposing the motion? But here it seems to help motion. So have we misunderstood friction in any way? Actually, it still holds. Because if you ask yourself, we have to return back to the original definition of what really friction is. Well, the definition of friction refers to the force that opposes motion. That first four words, force that opposes motion, is easily remembered by many people. Right? But the key ingredient that wraps up the full definition of friction is actually the two surfaces must be in contact. Two surfaces must be in contact. And once you put these two together, the force that opposes motion and the two surfaces that are opposing motion must be in contact with each other. And that clarifies the friction in the man walking opposing motion of his foot because his foot is in contact with the floor. And his foot is pushing backwards. And the friction is pushing you forward. So the friction in the man walking refers to the friction between his foot and the ground, not the direction he's walking, right? Which is a common misunderstanding by many students, right? Again, let me emphasize the original definition, the very basic definition of friction refers to the force that opposes motion for the two surfaces in contact. Right? And because they're in contact, it is the foot and the ground that are in contact and they're opposing each other's motion. This is the friction. But the outcome is the man moving forward.